morning. My name's Holly Brown and I'm the Literacy and Innovation Specialist at Tillsonburg Branch. And welcome to Books for Babies and Tots. In this episode, we are going to be practicing our counting. I'm going to share some great reads, songs, and bounces that all have a counting focus today. I will also share about our new county-wide challenge, 1,000 books before kindergarten. Let's get started. Can I get a 1? 1. Story time has just begun. Can I get a 2? 2. Shake your shoulders, show your shoes. Can I get a 3? 3. Listen very carefully. Can I get a 4? 4. Shake your bottom to the floor. Can I get a 1? 1. Story time has just begun. Can I get a 2? 2. Shake your shoulders, show your shoes. Can I get a 3? 3. Listen very carefully. Can I get a 4? 4. Shake your bottom, wiggle it down to the floor. We have 2 little eyes to look around, 2 little ears to hear each sound. We have 1 little nose, where's your nose? To smell what's sweet, and 1 little mouth that likes to eat. Nom 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 nom. There are so many great counting books at Oxford County Library to use with your children to practice numbers. And I'm going to share a number of books with you today that you might want to check out. And I'm going to read 2. And the first one I'd like to read is called One Fox, a counting book thriller. It's illustrated and written by Kate Reed and published in 2019 by Two Hoots. And as you can see, we have a very sly-eyed looking fox on the cover. Lots of paw prints with our fox in the inside. One Fox, a counting book thriller by Kate Reed. One famished fox. He's a hungry fox, a famished fox. 2 sly eyes. 1, 2, and they're looking at a feather. What do you think our fox is going to find? 3 plump hens. 3 plump hens. 1, 2, 3. What sound does a hen make or a chicken make? 4 patting paws. 1, 2, 3, 4 patting paws. 5 snug eggs with their mother hens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eggs. 6 silent steps. 6 silent steps as the fox comes up on the chicken coop. In the night, we can see the big moon. 7 knocks on the door. Tap, 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 tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 taps at the door. 8 beady eyes. We have the beady eyes of the chickens and the beady eyes of the fox, and not just his eyes, some big pointy teeth. 9 flying feathers. Scared chickens. And 10 sharp teeth on our fox. Look at all those chickens running. So many chickens running. 100 angry hens running. Off into the fields and chasing the fox. 1 frightened fox running away. Those chickens showed him. No hens or foxes were harmed in the making of this book. And look at all those hen footprints. And they all went back to sleep. The end. Let's do some songs and tickles that have some counting in them. This one's called Baby 1, 2, 3, and it's about identifying body parts. You can have a small baby laying down on a blanket in front of you or on the sofa, while an older child can follow the motions with me, or for a younger child, you can be touching their body parts for this song. It's very upbeat and fun, and it goes like this. Head and shoulders, baby, 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, baby, 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, baby, 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head and shoulders, baby, 1, 2, 3. Back and tummy, 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 back and tummy, back and tummy, baby, 1, 2, 3. Knees and toes, 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 knees and toes, knees and toes, baby, 1, 2, 3. This next song is a bounce, so you can have your baby or toddler in your lap. You're gonna bounce them softly, and then you're gonna lift them up when they go up the hill. You can bounce them a bit faster, and then they're gonna take a spill, so you can either drop them through your legs or tip them to the side. It's called 5 Little Riders. 5 little riders on a nice summer's day. They jumped on their ponies and rode far away. They galloped through the meadow. They galloped up the hill. They galloped so fast that they went for a spill. 4 little riders on a nice summer's day. They hopped on their ponies and they rode far away. They galloped through the meadow. They galloped up the hill. They galloped so fast that they went for a spill. 3 little riders on a nice summer's day. They hopped on their ponies and they rode far away. They galloped through the meadow. They galloped up the hill. They galloped so fast that they went for a spill. 2 little riders on a nice summer's day. They hopped on their ponies and they rode far away. They galloped through the meadow. They galloped up a hill. They galloped so fast that they went for a spill. 1 little rider on a nice summer's day hopped on their pony to ride far away. They galloped through the meadow. They galloped up the hill. They galloped so fast. Ride, 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 that they went for a spill. For this next song, we're going to pretend we're a cuckoo clock, and you can rock your child on your lap back and forth. And then when the clock goes cuckoo, you can lift them or you can tip them forward or whatever's most comfortable for you. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I'm a little cuckoo clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Now I'm striking 1 o'clock. Cuckoo. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I'm a little cuckoo clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Now I'm striking 2 o'clock. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I'm a little cuckoo clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Now I'm striking 4 o'clock. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I'm a little cuckoo clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Now I'm striking 5 o'clock. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. The next counting book I'd like to share is Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. Pete the Cat is created and illustrated by James Dean, and the stories by Eric Litwin, and it's published in 2012 by HarperCollins. This is a great book to pair with some manipulatives, so you can give your child 4 big buttons, like these that I have here, that I'm going to play with for the story. You could also give your child 4 big round blocks, or 4 plates, or even dress them in a shirt with some buttons so you can point to the buttons on their shirt. Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groovy buttons, and I have 4 groovy buttons with me. 1, 2, 3, 4 big groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. One of the buttons popped off, pop, and rolled away. Can you make a rolling motion? Rolled away. Oh no! How many buttons are left? 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 1, 2, 3 buttons left. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. But another button popped off his shirt and rolled away. Oh no! How many buttons are left? 2. 1, 2 buttons are left on his shirt. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My 2 groovy buttons. My 2 groovy buttons. And now Pete has a ice cream cone. But another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? How many buttons? 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My 1 groovy button. My 1 groovy button. Now Pete's at the beach. The last button popped off. There goes the red button. And rolled away. Oh no! The last button was gone. How many buttons are left? 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. It's open because there's no buttons. And what do you think he saw? His belly button. His belly button. And he kept singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. It's all good, Pete says. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. And there's the 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still rolling away. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. Let's sing one more song together before I share some reads and information for parents. So if you have a little one, you can do this with your hands in front of them and then tickle up their body, or if you're a bit older, you can do it with me. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Let's do it one more time. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. You can even lift your little one up, blast off. Here's some great books about counting that you can share with your child and borrow from Oxford County Library. We have Jump, Leap, Count, Sheep, a Canadian Wildlife 1, 2, 3 by Geraldo, Valerio. And it's beautifully illustrated and gets your child a little bit more familiar with some local wildlife and some broader Canadian wildlife. This book was published in 2020. It's called Counting Our Blessings by Dodd. And what I really like about this book is it shows that there's an adult dog and a little puppy, but it doesn't define anyone by gender or relationship. It could be any relationship in this book. And it goes through different things we can count as our blessings, like our family, or number 8 is the warm sunshine, and it has some foil in this book that makes it really appealing and shiny for children to enjoy. So I really recommend this one as a great bedtime story. Fish Eyes, a book you can count on by Lois Ehlert, is a really fun and color blocked book. You may know Chicka Chicka Boom Boom as a great ABC learning tool, but there's also Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3 by Bill Martin Jr., Michael Sampson, and Lois Ehlert is a great counting book. And finally, At the Pond is a great one if you're going out for a hike to go see a pond or a local water feature, to bring this book along. It's by Werner Zimmerman, and it's counting all the different things that we see in pond wildlife. All of the counting books I just shared are great reads for our new county-wide challenge, 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. We're challenging families with children from birth to 5 years of age to read 1,000 books together before their child enters kindergarten. Why would you participate? Reading to your child from birth is a great way to build healthy foundations for future development and learning. You're building those pre-reader, pre-literacy skills that'll set your child up for success in kindergarten. Reading to your child throughout the day or before bed helps with bonding and secure attachment. And it's a great way to further engage in your local library. Here's how you participate. You can go to your local branch and they have information to give you about the challenge. You can also go to our website at www.ocl.net, programs and events, and a drop-down menu comes down that says 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. That'll lead you to our website page that has information about how to register on Beanstack. Beanstack is a virtual platform that allows you to log your reading and celebrates milestones by giving you badges when you read 50 books, 100 books, 200 books, etc. Also on our webpage, you can find lots of facts about the challenge if you have any questions. You can also track on paper if you don't want to track your reading online. You can download and print a tracking sheet, or you can pick one up at your local library branch. You'll also find on both Beanstack and our website a recommended reads list of 100 great books to get you started that are perfect for babies, toddlers, and preschoolers. I would love to see as many families as possible participate in this challenge. You do need to record the books, every book that you read as a family, and also you can include books that you listen to here on Books for Babies or our Songs and Stories of Miss Gale, any other books that you listen to or read in the community with community partners. And if your child loves a certain book and you've been reading it the whole week again and again and again, every time you read that counts as one of your numbers towards that 1,000 books. When you have read 1,000 books as a family, what an accomplishment, and we would like to celebrate that with you by providing you with a book prize and a certificate for your child. I hope to see you engaging with our new 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten Challenge, and until next time, stay safe and so long.